Hey traders, Jason from Levitt Brothers. In this video, I'm going to go over some recent trade ideas that we've posted at Levitt Brothers. Okay, stock picking is really important. In fact, it's one of the most important parts of trading. I'd even go as far as saying it's more important than your actual methodology and how you trade the market, because some stocks do really well and some stocks do really poorly. And if you're picking from among the stocks that are doing really well, you can apply almost any methodology to it and make money. But if you're picking the wrong stocks in the first place, it doesn't matter how good your trading system is or how good you are at managing trades. If you're choosing from the wrong basket of stocks in the first place, you're just not going to make any money. Okay, so stock picking is really important. These are all trades that were posted at Levitt Brothers. This is meant to give you an idea of like how we operate, the type of trades we make, just so you get an idea. All right, so let's get to it. So a lot of metal stocks doing really well. Aluminum, copper, gold, silver, industrial metals really well. So we wanted to be active within those groups. And as you can see here, this is Alcoa, moved out of a base, wide range, broke out, still a live trade for those who've just held on. And you can see our target up at 42, which is about $1.50 above the current price. We don't wait necessarily until a range is broken out of. Once we identify a strong stock and a strong trend that comes from a good group, we're going to buy dips within that range in anticipation of an eventual breakout. So this one's doing really well for us. Won't be the first one metal stock you see. American Airlines, nothing special here, just a range bound stock, moves up, moves down. We were just looking to play a breakout within a range, and that's what we got here. We got a breakout here at like 14.6. It moved up a couple days, came short of our target before pulling back and triggering a stop. So it ended up being just a quick trade for just a buck or so. AEM, gold stocks have done really well. You can see it came off a low here, consolidated, moved to our first target, then consolidated again, and we reposted it with a higher target, and that one was hit. Lots of gold stocks have done well, and we've profiled several of them, as you'll see during this video. Biogen moved off a low, strong volume, consolidated for 5 days, broke out of that consolidation, and then consolidated again, but eventually moved up and hit our target yesterday. CEG, several power producers on our list over the last several weeks because the group in general has done very well, and there were several stocks that were setting up very nicely. CEG is one of them. You can see it broke out of this little triangle pattern, moved up to our target at 215. Century Aluminum, another aluminum stock along with Alcoa that did really well, broke out of a base here at 12, moved to each of our three targets at 14, 16, 18. As you can see, not all trades do this well, but when you get a group that's doing well and there's a wind at your back, you play it, you push, you try to make as much as you possibly can. Delta Airlines, showed you American a minute ago. Here's Delta, moved up. Group was doing better than average, not fantastic, but doing decently well. This stock moved up, consolidated for a couple of months, moved up again, consolidated, moved up again. So, dips within the range are playable. You can add on a breakout, and you can see that it hit our target a few trading days ago. Dell has been on our list several times the last couple of months. It broke out over here in March. This was earnings. Once it did that, we've been in and out of the stock several times during this range, and over the last couple of days, it's done really well. It came out of the range here, moved up, consolidated, and then did really well yesterday as it went right through our target. Elastic coming out of a bottom, nice volume, consolidates for a few weeks, breaks out, still a live trade for us. EXK, silver stock, gold and silver doing really well. So when it was trading in this pattern right here, we put our target at 3. It broke out, consolidated here, tested the 21. So our target became inevitable, and then we're shooting higher, and that's what's happened. It's still a live trade for us for those who are playing the bigger picture. FCX, strong stock, copper, groups doing really well. Everything about this is looks good. So you got strong stock trending up in a group at a time when a lot of metals are doing well. Broke out 3 days ago, held the gains yesterday, today giving some back. Still a live trade for us. Fortuna, this is a weekly chart, broke out of a base here. Base goes back like about 15, 16, 17 months, breaks out, consolidates for a few weeks, breaks out again. Still a live trade. We're looking at $6 as our target. GDS has not triggered yet, but it's got a decent base. Volume's okay. You can see down here, volume is falling off. I should say volume is okay over here as it ramped up. Volume has been falling off as it's consolidated here. So this is stock we can buy dips with a tight stop and then add when it breaks out. Gap, quick trade for us, moved up. We played, we were long over here, gave it all the way back, was consolidating here near the lows. We were looking for a move out of this range here from 21.5 to 24. You can see it didn't quite make it there. So it ended up being like a 3-4 day trade, and then we got stopped out. HBM, another copper stock, did really well. Came out of a base here at 575, 580, moved up, consolidated, moved up, consolidated, moved up, consolidated, eventually hit our target. So copper stock's doing really well. We've done a couple of those. LabU, leverage ETF from the biotech sector, came out of a base here, faded back to the 21, and then moved up to the target at 120. So this one's done really well for us, along with Biogen. Semiconductors doing really well. It's not just NVIDIA. There are several others. Micron has been a recent trade for us. It hit its target today. On Semiconductor, also a live trade for us. It broke out 4 days ago from a little triangle pattern. PDD struggling over here. A lot of overlapping candles. Live trade for us currently going on. Qualcomm, another semiconductor stock that's doing very well for us. Southern Copper, another copper stock. This is second or third one on the list. I lose track. But consolidation pattern to start the year within an uptrend, ramps up, consolidates again. Again, we don't wait until the stock breaks out, because if you got a strong stock and the group is doing really well, we can buy dips within the group. If it struggles at resistance, we could dump it. If it goes through resistance, we could add, move our stops up and keep, and press it a little bit, because you really want to maximize gains when you get a good situation. C Limited, you can see broke out mid-April, consolidated, broke out again, consolidated, and just hit our target. Didn't hit our target. Didn't hit our target today. We came 13 cents short, but that's good enough for us. Sigma Lithium came out of a 3-month base, consolidating the last week or so. This is a live trade on our list. Silvercrest, you can see broke out at 7 back in March, came down, tested the previous breakout level plus the 21, and you can see it moved up, consolidated, and moved up towards our first target. Hit it yesterday. And so that's it. This is just a snapshot. There are others. We did have a few shorts in there because the market was weak for a little while, and we've had other longs. But again, stock picking is really important. Okay, if you have like a group, if you're trading from, you can have a brilliant trading strategy, but if you're picking the wrong stocks in the first place, it's going to be really hard to make money. If you know how to pick stocks, then even if your trading strategy has flaws and just isn't that great, if you're picking from the right basket of stocks in the first place, you'll do fine. Okay, so stock picking is really important. If you're not getting the results you want, come check us out at Lever Brothers. All new subscriptions come with a free trial, so you can just check us out and see if we can help you make some money. All right, we'll see you next time.